We've not posted much about this car for a while now. There has been little bits and bobs been getting done with this in the background. My brother has been working on this car in between us doing other stuff, so there is little bits of progress been made on this. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a recap on what we've done, where we're up to, and then we'll get into the episode and we'll get some work done. So where we're at with this now, if you watch back through the previous episodes, we repaired all this. This was all rotten. Big rust holes in here. We've put a new frame section in there as well. There's just a small hole there that still wants filling. So there's that to do. We did the same over there. We repaired this corner as well. Put a nice piece into here. All the floors are now repaired, both sides. You'll notice how we've got our rear arches. We are going to trial fitting those on very soon. A-post is all repaired. We've put a pair of inner wings on, this one and that one. Repaired all the bulkhead and all this rear panel up into the scuttle panel as well. Kevin yesterday has just fabricated and installed that piece of the chassis leg there. To do that, we actually had to take off the anti-roll bar mount. We've also removed the front radiator cross member, which has now been took out, and you'll see there's a new old stock one there ready to go in. Same again around here. Inner wing's been replaced. A-post is all repaired. We've done some repairs into the lower kick panel section. All the floors done on this side as well. I will be emptying this car out very soon, hopefully, and I'll let you have a better look at the floors and stuff. It's a bit of a bomb site at the minute because we have been pretty busy. We've got a few different projects going on here at the moment. So I think welding wise, all that's left on this now is the front end, which I've just shown you. And we've got a couple of little bits like that we need to address. But other than that, there's an awful lot of welding left to do on this one. Right, so let's crack on. Let's see what we get done. Let's get some work done on this and see where it takes us. In it 4.
It's normally 5. There's one, if you look at it, just
Back here.
there at the front. Right there.
There?
Yeah. You can feel it just underneath. Yeah, they're about as random as Opel did them. Try and space them out a bit better on the other side. There really is a strange pattern to them on this side. On both sides, really.
They're all over the show, aren't they?
Yeah.
Problem is, these are smaller than the ones I'm drilling, so I won't get as many next to each other.
Yeah.
If they're doing too small, they all will fill up the well before it grabs over the... And this battery's dying as well.
One right in the middle. One a bit further back opposite that hole at the front. So
Here.
oh, but so have you got see the hole what's already there, the big one? So go towards the inner chassis rail a bit more. Yeah, there. Made it.
Put one further back on this side. Like there somewhere. That front panel needs a repair there as well. The front panel needs a repair.
Where? Oh shit, yeah. Not great, is it? How I feel with this?
I might be better off than this side, not sure.
Oh, that's going to be cutting out with a little disc cutter.
That one's a fairly large patch putting in it, isn't it?
Yep. Nice.
More rust.
More rust. There's rust here as well, I think. On this bit.
Yeah.
Watch me firing.
Pretty solid, that bit.
Watch me firing these sparks that you're thinking of. Paul me. Why do I have a...
I don't know if it's worth just cutting that ear off and making a new ear on the back as well, because looking at that, it doesn't look very good, does it?
No. Knackered, innit?
You may as well cut it. Straight up there. Straight up here. I'll have to put a new retaining piece on as well. But that's gone. So you
Can we get in with an angle grinder on the back of that?
Yeah. Slit disc screw out the back of it. Let's go back down there now on the back side of it. Right, so we've got a couple of little patches made up here. We've got this one. It's going to go in there. And I get it in. Something like that. And then we actually have a reinforcing patch on the back that we've had to cut out, which is going to be a secondary piece, because on the back of here you have a little flitch plate which I've had to cut out, so we've got that piece there as well. So we're going to pop this front section in first. We've also put that little flitch on there as well to replicate. If you can see it on there, there's a little flitch that sticks out here, so we've made that on our patch as well. So we get this front bit welded in, and then we will spot weld our rear section to the back of this.
Right, so we've managed to get the welding done in that corner. We've got a patch done in there. We've now got the front radiator cross member fitted. That was the new old stock panel we had. We've just banged some primer on that. We've also been round it and give it a little bit of a licking of seam sealer just around all the edges and all the seams. Down the front panel, just up and around the corners of the battery tray. We've also moved on into the floors, just put some seam sealer around the floor repairs that we did, just to make sure that is nice and watertight. Kev's just been chopping this wheel arch out. Now we're cutting these flush, and that has now removed the rust from these arches, because we're actually fitting the fiberglass i240 body kit on this car, as we previously mentioned. So it saves us having to put a wheel arch repair panel in there. We don't need to do that because of this body kit. The arch needs chopping out anyway. What we're going to do at some point in the near future is pinch these two skins together and seam weld around this edge to make sure these are bonded together. Then we're going to make a tub which goes around the whole wheel arch and slots up inside our fiberglass panel, just so that no crap and dirt can get up between the kit and the rear quarter. So we're now moving on to this side, where we're going to do the same. And we're going to start chopping this arch out, just the same as the other side. Get rid of this lip where we've marked out. And you'll see it's just started to go in these corners with the rust. So again, that eliminates the rust off these arches, and then we can start to put our tubs in both sides and start to mock up our body kit. So what we're doing here now is we're just cutting a bit of a lip around about 1 inch from where we've cut the arch off, because there's quite a lot of filler in these arches from previous repairs. So obviously we need some bare metal to weld to, so we're just going to break about 1 inch off this filler, so we've got some nice bare steel to work with, because what we don't want to do is start grinding all the filler off this arch in this workshop, because it's just going to absolutely cover the workshop in body filler. So as long as we can get something to weld our arch tub to, the body shop can then grind out all the rest of this filler and it goes in for prep and paint, just so we don't destroy the unit with tons and tons of bog dust. Just gets absolutely everywhere. So there we go. We've trimmed the arch back and we've got the bare steel exposed just as far as we need to get a nice bit of arch tubbing put in there. The next thing we need to do is set these wheels off, get the car up in the air a bit, and we've got some repairs we need to do in these lower quarter sections. There's a little bit of a hole going on underneath here, so we're going to patch that up and then we can start putting our tubs in. So that is going to be it for this one, guys. A bit more progress done. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a like, give us a share. We'll see you all on the next video.